came to Oasis back in 2014. I was just left my job, found out I was pregnant, and I was shocked. I was very emotional with her. I had my good days and bad days, mostly bad because I just gotten my oldest two up and moving, potty trained. It's like I was starting all over again. So it was kind of like an emotional roller coaster.
How I learned about Oasis. I actually was pregnant with my second child, and I was scared, didn't know what to do. Went to the doctor, and they told me that, here's where you need to go to get all your options, get ultrasounds and see if baby's healthy, and give you all your options, because at that time I was really questionable about where I was at because I wasn't in a good place. To be honest, her dad and me were like, maybe we shouldn't go through with this. Maybe we should go for adoption. Maybe we should do an abortion. But in the end, with my beliefs and my religion, I don't believe in abortion, so it was a very difficult decision. We had to sit down and really look at all of our options of what it would be, because my background is I was adopted, so I know the system inside and out. Then I thought about, well, what if somebody didn't want my child? What if they didn't find a parent? Because my foster parents were not always the best. I slept in a laundry room half the time. It was loud, it was noisy, she had other kids. She had 6 or 7 other kids in the home she had to take care of.
I had so much on my plate at the time. I was feeling that I should have an abortion. There were so many things that were little but so big to me with my emotions, and I just felt like at the time that was the best thing for myself, because I was rebuilding my home, and I just felt like another mouth to feed would be too hard. I notified a friend of mine that's like a sister to me, and a first cousin that's like a sister to me. I notified them, and I poured out to them of my feelings and why, and wanted them to understand why my decision was the best decision. And immediately they told me to get help. They helped me seek for help. They gave me encouraging words to know, like, you will be okay. It will get better. Don't make a decision, because kids are gifts from God. They're a blessing. And I lost all sight and thought of that as I immediately went into my own depression about it. And I'm glad that I did get up with my cousin, and she brought me here.
My first impressions of Oasis was, I was kind of scared and nervous because, in my head, I didn't know what I was going to do. But then once I started talking to people and understanding, that they were there to help, it got a lot more comfortable. Like when I met Miss Kelly, it was easier. I felt more comfortable after our first meeting that I could just talk to her and get advice.
The ladies here in this facility gave me so much love and care that I could go home and rest. I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, even though I was just getting started on my journey, and I didn't look back. I didn't hold back. And I feel like my experience here was just awesome. Like, sometimes it's undescribable. You just have to go through the process to understand how a person can really feel and interact with someone that doesn't know them at all. They show you that, hey, you're not by yourself. There's someone out there that's in the same boat as you or worse than you, and we're here to help. This is what we signed up for. And as long as if you would let them in to help, you're gonna feel a lot better. It's gonna feel like a burden has been lifted off of you. I went to make my phone call to schedule my first appointment with my OBGYN. And once I got that out of the way, I went to work, got to feeling a little better, wanted a prayer. After I prayed, it's like God just started opening all doors. I went to hear the first heartbeat, and it won me over. It was just something about it, and to know that there's a little tiny human that deserves a chance. No matter how I feel, they deserve to have a voice. And after that, it's like love at first sight. I loved it. I
decided to do about this pregnancy is carry it full term and keep her. Her name is Laura Rosalie Stewart. She is a beautiful, enjoying, happy baby all the time. I am happy with my decision. It has been nothing but a joy. I usually wake up before she does, just so I know she doesn't wake up screaming and wake up the whole house. But it's just, it made me a better person. Every child, I feel like, changes a woman. Every child that they have, it makes them a better person.
This little baby here is gonna light up your world. And they've been lighting me up ever since. I get so warm inside. Love the hugs coming in, to know that watching on this screen, this little baby that's starting out itty teeny tiny, and they're gonna come out in 9 months to just love and squeeze on you, kiss you, just brighten up your day when you're thinking your day is at its worst. But then you come home and there's this little human that you carried, and if you wouldn't have carried and found help, and you would never get the joy of seeing what that little life that you're watching on the screen could bring you. Anyone that goes out, and whether it's unplanned pregnancy or planned pregnancy, you're gonna have your feelings. We're only human. But seek someone, and I would just recommend them come here, because there's love, there's compassion. These ladies started my journey, and my family helped finish it. All I had to do is just take that step, and once I got that step out of the way, it's like